Well, hey, there. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and talk about these singles of the upcoming season of Ready to Love. DC, honey, let's talk about it. All right, y'all. Listen, the Ready to Love upcoming season that's gonna be out there in DC, honey, is coming on this Friday. Friday, the 15th, I do believe. Okay, so it'll be out this Friday. But I got a chance to go to the own website and I was able to see like a clip of some of the singles where you kind of like meet the singles or whatnot. So we're gonna walk through that. We're gonna walk through that and we're gonna talk through that. Now, this upcoming season, they will be having 10 men and 10 women, and things will be even. However, y'all know nephew Tommy loves throwing out there some curveballs and stuff. So it looks like as couples are being eliminated, he'll be bringing in some surprise individuals. So that's going to be shocking. And I'm wondering if these surprise individuals are just new people, maybe people they know from around the city, or if he's bringing in people that didn't find love from previous seasons. IDK, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this is all going to go. Now, when they sat down to do this special, I saw that he had Liz and Jason up there. Look like Liz and Jason are still going strong, okay? They still doing well with each other. Now, Tommy did ask them, is they over there zoom, 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 and a boom, booming, okay? He's trying to figure that out. Of course, they did not answer it. Liz did a bunch of laughing and chuckling. I think Jason came out and safely answered that question to not really give anything away. But my personal opinion is yes, they crossed the line. I do think that they've got it in and probably continuing to get it in. Is it any of our business? No, it's not. But I am going to tell y'all what it is that I think, okay? And I believe that they got it in, okay? So if so, good luck and congratulations, honey. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into some of these couples. 1 second. Okay, let me put that down. Rub on, rub on. All right, great. So let's go over here and get into Frank, because this was the first guy that we met. Okay, Frank is 35 years old. Okay, he's the owner of a cocktail. It's called Daring Kombucha Cocktails. I'm like, okay, you over here doing a little something. I ain't mad at it, Daring. Okay, over here got it going on with your own little cocktail. I'm not mad at it. Okay, he says that he wants and he says he does what he wants. Okay, and he do a lot of that. Okay, he said he does what he wants when he wants. I'm like, okay, then, so you like to be in charge and stuff, okay, of yourself. You don't like nobody telling you what to do and all that. I understand that. We're wrong. Okay, what else did he say? He said his last relationship lasted for about 4 years, and it ended up coming to an end because he wasn't cherished as a man, or at least the man that he was becoming. So that's why the relationship ended. Okay, he says that he's looking for an outgoing girl, but also someone that likes to chill and kick back. So you got to be able to do both. Okay, when he ready to go out and have a night on the town, you got to be ready to put them heels on, go hang out, go do a little dancing and stuff. And if you want to just kick back, watch a few movies, some scary movies and stuff, you got to be okay with that too. You can't always be a woman that's out here trying to be on the scene all the time. Okay, so that's the type of woman that he over there looking for. And I'm like, okay, then. Cool. So I'm wondering, how successful is his business doing with the cocktails? Like, do you do anything else, or you just the owner of some cocktails that you came up with? Like, how is that selling? How is that doing? Is that your side hustle, or is that your main hustle and is doing very well for you? I would like to know more about that. Okay, but Frank was the first person that we ended up meeting. Okay, Frank is not like, this photo of Frank to me was not that great of a photo. When you saw Frank on TV, I was like, okay, Frank don't look that bad. Okay, Frank seemed like he kind of got his life together for the most part. At least that's the first impression, right? I said I'm gonna keep these notes from what they said they're looking for and the things that they said about themselves from the first episode. I want to be able to compare that as I go down the line and kind of see how are they actually representing themselves on the show. All right, if they really was just, if they was being honest about what they were saying, or if they was just blowing up some smoke, honey. But anyway, all in all, yeah, this picture ain't the best, but I think, seeing him on camera and stuff, he's not that, bad looking of a guy. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts and stuff down in the comments below. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Corey. Now, before I get to Corey real quick, girl, Frank talking about he's 35 years old. I'm getting lies. Y'all let me know. No, you ain't. Okay, I'm getting somebody lied. Okay, y'all tell me y'all thoughts, and let me go ahead and move over to this 40-year-old Corey. Let's get into Corey, who says that he's a personal trainer, honey. I said, Corey, a personal trainer? Corey look like he ain't got not damn piece of muscle up under this shirt. But you know who Corey is giving? For me, he's giving Chris from the last 2 seasons. That's what he's giving. If you are a trainer, honey, and if you do got body, I mean, he tried to show off a little song, of course, okay, while he was on camera. But this whole attire, this whole setup, the pink on blue, not bad colors, right? Not bad colors if you're going to a gender reveal. But I will say that he's giving me Chris just a little bit, okay? And there's nothing wrong with it, you know, but it is what it is. So he says that he's been on 100 dates. I said, baby, wrong, okay? If you watch Married at First Sight, all I hear is, if you're familiar with Married at First Sight, all I hear is Johnny. Girl, X, no ma'am, okay? Stay clear, okay? Flag on the play. That's what I'm here to talk about. He's been on 100 dates. He says that when he was talking to the ladies, he was doing a whole lot of copying and pasting. What the fuck? Why? So you basically, for me, if you got that much energy and that much time to copy and paste and talk to 100 women in the past few months, sir, you're out here playing games, okay? And you came onto this show to continue to play games because you're not looking for no love. I don't care what you tell nobody. That can come out your mouth, but I don't believe those are your actions. But we're going to go ahead and move on to what else he said, okay? Now, he has the audacity to talk about how he got deal breakers, honey. He says that his deal breakers is one, going through his phone. Now, listen, I do not fault him on that, okay? I don't go through my man's phone. My man don't go through my phone. We got each other's passcodes, but that's just like, I feel like if there's anything going on, you're gonna find out what you need to find out. You ain't gotta go searching for it. Because I also feel like people be going to search for stuff, creating all these big issues. You know what I'm saying? Whether something is not there or something is there. If something is there, what you gonna be prepared to do? You gonna be ready to go? Because you only gonna be making yourself look more of a fool while you sit there knowing that he was out here messing around on you or whatever. Anyway, I'm just going on a tangent. Okay, I'm just going on a tangent because I just feel like, girl, if you find what you're looking for, you go search for it. Just be prepared to make the move that you're gonna make. That go for men and women. If you find some that you don't like up in that phone, honey, just be prepared with how you're gonna move. Because if not, you're gonna be looking like a joke once you talk to them about the issue, and then you continue to be in this relationship with them. Okay, so you just figure it out. That's on you. Everybody different. Okay, but anyway, I understand his thing, like about going through his phone. I get that. I understand, especially if you ain't paying no bill. Okay. Now the next thing he talked about is disrespect. That's a deal breaker. Okay, I think that should be everybody's deal breaker, right? You don't want nobody out here disrespecting you and stuff like that, right? But then my question is, Corey, are you a disrespectful person yourself? Because something about Corey gives me that he can do it unto you, but you can't do it unto him. I don't know, but it's something about his energy, but we're going to see how this all play out, okay? He also talks about if a woman lets herself go, okay? If she lets herself go, then he going to have to go with her. He gonna have to go ahead and go out the door as well. I kind of don't necessarily fault him on that either, because a lot of people feel that way, right? At least keep yourself in shape, keep yourself looking decent, because you know if they can't be physically attracted to you, they're guaranteed to cheat. So it's better for him to go on about his business than to hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave y'all thoughts about this below. He also talks about how he has all of the sixes, right? And I don't even know if he understood what he said. All I heard was 666. The devil, not him. Let's move on, okay? Do not go past go straight to jail. No, ma'am, no, sir. Okay, he said he got the 6 figures. He got the 6-pack. And what was the other thing? Oh, he's 6 feet. I said, baby, not all of that is good. Okay, not all of that is good when you're looking at it like 3-6 mafia, honey. When you're looking at it like 666, no, ma'am. Talking about he got all the 6s. You sure you want all of the 6s? Girl, I'm not going to deal with Corey today with his 40-year-old stuff going on 100 days. I don't have time for Corey. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments and stuff down below on how you feeling about this personal trainer going on 100 dates. Girl, let's get the feel, honey. Feel, this ain't the photo for you, dear. Feel, this is not the photo for you, dear. I'm not gonna call it, but I'm gonna let y'all call it down there in the comments. Baby, this is not the photo for you, because it's definitely giving something else, and that's okay. All right. I was just questioning about if this was the right show for you. But I will say, seeing Phil on the screen, Phil seems like he got his SHI together, though. I will give him that. Phil says he's 37 years old. He's a consultant for the government. I said, okay, Phil got a coin. Phil got enough bills to, got enough money to pay the bills. Phil is stable. He's stable. Okay. He says that his last relationship lasted about 2.5 years. He's been single for like a year and a half now. He's living a life of regret because his mom actually ended up passing away, unfortunately, and she never got the opportunity to see him get married. You know, she never got the opportunity to become a grandmother or anything like that. So that's very unfortunate for him. So now he's living a life full of regret, and now he really wants that. He wants to have the kids and all of that other great stuff, right? He wants to experience. I'm sure at some point he's gonna want to experience being a grandfather himself. So yeah, he's looking for that. He says that he wants a Michelle and Barack type of relationship where he knows the woman's gonna always have his back and gonna definitely hold him down. Okay, we'll see how that's going to work. We gonna see. I'm over here trying to think of who could be a catch for Mr. Phil as I'm thinking about it. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the first woman that they presented us with. So let's get into her. Okay, this is Miss Shiloh. Okay, Shiloh is an intimacy coach. 33 years old. She's an intimacy coach. I'm like, okay, I honestly don't even know what that means to say that you're an intimacy coach. Don't understand it. Y'all can leave y'all thoughts and comments down below and help me understand what an intimacy coach is. Let's move on. She says men aren't open to communicating. They're not all of them. They're not. She says that she was dating a guy that she found out at a later time ended up being married. Girl, won't these men hide their business from you, girl? Won't they hide it? Ooh, that's messed up. She wants a man that can communicate, and he wants to be intimate with her. Okay, so in order for that to happen, you're gonna have to be a man that's honest and vulnerable. Okay, so you got to be ready for Miss Shiloh and what she has to offer. She says she wants a quiet, confident man. I do not blame her on that. Quiet, confident men are those dudes like that. I can appreciate that. Those loud, confident men, baby, it's no longer loud and confident. Okay, it's called arrogant at that point, and everybody don't want no arrogant person. So I feel her on wanting to have somebody that is, you know, calm, quiet, confident. You know what I'm saying? He don't even have to do a whole lot when he walk in the room. You just know he got it. Right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on. Good luck to Miss Shiloh. Hope she found what she's looking for. Okay. Let's talk about who's next. Who do I have next? I have Courtney. Let's talk about Courtney real quick. Do I have Courtney over here? Yeah. So here go Courtney. Very pretty lady. Courtney is 30 years old. She's a marketing consultant. Okay. She said she and her child's father were together for about 4.5 years, but things kind of changed after she had her child, as it happens with most women that have their child. Okay, their responsibilities changed, their view on life changes. Okay, which probably caused them to reevaluate the relationship if the guy isn't stepping up in the same capacity as they are. Okay, so she says that he kind of wanted her to go back to being how she was prior to the child, and she just couldn't. You know, she would hang out and do all kind of stuff. Like, I mean, life just changes. You move in a different direction. You can't always just get up and go. So life changed for her, and I don't think he could really handle that, which is why they ended up not being together. She says that she's single because no one has come along to make her want to be with them like that, okay? To make her want to give them her time, and she do not like her time being wasted at all. She says that she actually likes older men, and she likes them tall, dark, and handsome. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting to see, because if she's 30 years old, I mean, Corey is 40. She may take a liking to Corey. If y'all don't recall, this is Corey. Okay, she might take a liking to Corey, but something about Corey makes me feel like he ain't gonna be able to handle Miss Courtney. Corey and Courtney, he not gonna be able to handle her. Okay, now maybe Phil may end up being a good guy. He definitely seems like he's a person that wants a relationship. She already has a child. Okay, he probably will be open to that. We shall see, because we don't know which men actually want a woman that has no children yet. We haven't seen that just yet. But Miss Courtney, okay, she's cute. 30 years old, marketing consultant. Let's go ahead and move on to the next individual we got Miss Camille. Miss Camille is very pretty. Camille's 42. She's an educator. Okay, she's a teacher. She ain't your average teacher according to her. And I'm like, girl, what you mean by that? It's what you ain't the most mature teacher. What does that mean? Most mature? What you mean? You be around here playing too much, playing games? You be hanging out with the kids, girl? What you mean by that? Okay, she says that her nickname is Black Widow because she wraps the guys up and then she dumps them. So she have them thinking that she be all into them, like, oh, it's you, I want you, but she really don't. And then she be playing these people to the left and then be turning around wondering why she's single. Girl, you are a problem. You are a problem, Miss Camille. Miss Camille is a problem. I don't understand Miss Camille. Miss Camille says she's been engaged 3 times, 3 of them. But she did say that she thinks she was at a place where she didn't fully love herself how she needed to. So that's probably why she didn't go further with those guys, because she wasn't able to love them because she wasn't loving herself fully how she should have. Okay. She is ready to find someone that she can give that long-term marriage. Okay. that long-term marriage to. So that's where she's at. I don't know, Miss Camille, girl. This seems like this is who you is. Just like the man that came out, Mr. Corey, talk about he done went on 100 dates in the past few months or whatever, and he just been copying and pasting messages and think that he finna come on this show and just change his behavior. No, ma'am. I'm concerned, Miss Camille. We gonna see. I don't know. You may end up in your match and just have a whole different change of heart about some stuff. We gonna see, because you seem like you be out here playing the games like the guys be playing the games. I guess. I don't know. Did anybody catch that, or to you guys with y'all own eyes? Does Camille kind of favor Patti LaBelle to y'all? Because she does to me for some reason. I'm like, girl, are y'all related or something? It's something about her facial features that makes me think about Patti LaBelle. She kind of looks like her, but I think that Camille's a very pretty lady. So there's that. And she look like she can dress too. I said, come on, Miss Camille. Miss Camille can dress. She's sassy. She classy. But still, Miss Camille, I don't know about you. Tell me some Black Widow girl. Okay, girl, you better get it together, because I don't think you're finna change just for this show. But we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see how this flows, honey. Let's go ahead and move over to Cornelius. Cornelius seems like he's a really nice guy. He may be a too nice of a guy. Okay, I don't know. We shall see what's going on with Cornelius. Now, he's 39 years old. He's an electrical engineer. I said, baby got coin. Good job. Okay, he says that he's a southern gentleman, but I didn't really capture exactly where he's from. He was in a relationship. It lasted, I believe, about a year, but he realized that he didn't want to be with that person. Okay, so he decided to like get back to him, get back into the church, you know, get more connected with God and stuff. And he said that it's been able to help him with his discernment and things like that. But he is at a place where he wants to hold off on the sex. He ain't trying to hump and hunch. Girl, he ain't trying to do none of that. Okay, he don't want his vision distorted. He wants to be clear about what it is that he wants, okay? But I will say he's leading with this image. And I think when I watch Cornelius' story and what he's looking for, how he want to make his mama happy and stuff, and he mentioned the Bible or at least God or whatever more than one time. When I watched his story, it made me think, okay, he's leading with this church image. I wonder if this is how he's really going to represent himself on the show. And I believe after watching him, he made me be like, you know what? I'm going to keep my notes, because I want to see how y'all finna be as y'all go on throughout this season and see if y'all really about the stuff that y'all told us y'all was about from the very beginning. We gonna see. We are going to see, because I feel like this is a representative when it comes to Cornelius. He does say that he wants to be married and he wants to have kids. So he's definitely hoping to get to that place. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on, honey. Let's move on to Mewman. I hope I say her Mewman. Is that right? Please forgive me. Mewman, I think that's her name. She's 36 years old and she's a singer. And you know what? I had been wondering. I was like, yo, I seen this girl before, seen her before. Who is she? Who's she? It literally just clicked to me when I popped her face on this screen. This girl can sing her mother ASS off. Do you hear what I say? And I'm not talking about just like sing. I'm talking about like Disney character fucking sing. That's how I remember her, because I think I came across her page like years ago. And I've been looking for this clip ever since. She sung like an Ariel song. I think like a Little Mermaid song or something like that. Like she has the Disney princess type of vocal cords when she sings. Baby girl can blizzo. She can't even just blow. Baby girl can blizzo. Okay, I'm hoping that she's working on some stuff with Disney, because she got that voice. She got all of the nuances, everything down pat, from like a Cinderella to an Ariel to all of the princesses, honey. Okay, she got it down pat. She did it. Damn, I was like, damn, I've seen her before. Where did I see her? Where did I see her? And now I saw her on Instagram, because her videos at one point were like circulating. So baby girl got it. Okay, she says that she's spirituality is very important to her. That's what she says. She says she wants a God-fearing man. She says that at this time she is abstaining from sex, but she's not leading with that, saying, hey, I'm not gonna have sex with you unless we go this far, whatever. So she's not doing any of that. She says that she wants a man with his own mind and goes after what he wants. She wants her soulmate that wants to build and grow with her. And when I heard this, I did go back and think about Cornelius, and I was like, they might make a really good couple. But some part of me feel like he's gonna be too sweet, like too nice of a guy. Like, are you really gonna go after what it is that you want, Cornelius? But I was like, okay, we'll see, honey. Let's go ahead and move on to see. This is what's confusing me, because when I saw the article on Essence, her name was Alila. right? But then when I watched the show, they call her Alicia. So I'm like, girl, what is her name? Which one is it? Is it Alila or is it Alicia, or does she have more than one name that she go by? Okay, which one is it? Either way, Miss Girl is 38 years old and she is a salon owner. Okay, she said that she was married for about 11 years and she does have children, right? She had children within that marriage, and she says that the dating pool has pee in it. I said, oh, girl, I believe it. Girl, the dating pool stay having pee in it. That's why I'm glad I'm not in it no more, girl. Yes, that thing stay having some pee in it. I believe everything she said. Okay, she says that she is not a shy woman. I believe it. I don't know if it's the hair and the tattoos and the attire that she got on, but I can tell that she's not shy at all. Looking at this image she gives me, I'll snap on you at any moment if you get wrong with me, girl. I'm the last girl to play with. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not. Okay, let's be clear. That's what she gives me. And then when I see the preview, it's like a confirmation, okay? Just slightly. I ain't see the whole thing, mind you. I just saw a clip, but she seems like she about that life if you let her get there with you. All right, she says that she wants a man that loves everything about her and she'll do the same. So do what you got to do, ma'am. Okay, she's 38 years old. So we'll see how this is going to go. These eyebrows are very thick. Let's go ahead and move on. Walter, very handsome guy. Walter got it going on. But Walter is full of shit, and ain't nobody else gonna tell me that different. I said what I said. Okay, let's go there. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Walter, 46 years old, he says he's an entrepreneur. Now, I don't know what type of entrepreneur. I'm wondering if he's a motivational speaker, the way that he was out there speaking, okay, giving people advice about life and stuff. Now, this is very interesting about Walter, so let's dive into it. Walter says that he was married for a year and a half, but he was together with his wife for 9 years in total. So that means somewhere around the 8th year or so, you decided that you were going to marry her. Now, granted, he was out here playing games. You know, they met in college or whatever. He was doing what he wanted to do. Whoop, 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 all in the streets. Whoop, 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 all in the street. Just doing whatever you want to do, right? Well, he finally settled down because she was like, baby, you're going to have to stop playing with me. You're going to have to like settle down. You're going to have to marry me. You're going to have to figure this SHI and a T out. Figure it out or I'm leaving you. So he didn't want her to leave. He proposed to her. They got married, right? So he finally started to get serious with her. What we learned is that after they were married for a year and a half, she passed away. And I said, see, first of all, that was a blow. That was a wow for me. And I just feel like, see, this is why y'all can't be out here wasting people's time, wasting your time, wasting other people's time. Because if it's something that you want, you shouldn't have to wait this long to get it. Only for you to finally get it, and then eventually you pass away from it. You know, not pass away from it, but eventually you pass away like shortly after that. Like that sucks. She didn't even really get to enjoy her married life to the man that she loved most. Like, and I know he probably walk around with some guilt and within his heart. So I mean, I don't know, but I will say this. He talked about how I believe she passed away in like 2003. And my thing with this is why I feel like Walter may be full of SHI and a T, is because he makes me think that he's probably a person that's either never happy or often compares the next person to who his wife was at one point. I believe he probably does a lot of comparison, because it's about to be your wife passed away in 2003. We're about to be in 2023 in just a minute, baby. In just a minute, we about to be there. So it's almost about to be 20 years since she's passed. Where were your other relationships in between? You went all the way back and gave us this story, but what about the stuff in the middle? What happened? Have you been single for 20 years? Have you tried to date within these 20 years? Now, him being single for 20 years isn't too far-fetched, because Liz on the last episode, last season was single for a very long time. And there was another woman, I believe it was Andrea, that was single for a very long time. So him being single for 20 years is not too far-fetched, but I want to know what was going on in between that time frame. But obviously him telling a story about his wife is a part of his story. And I guess his motivational speech or whatever it is, it gives me Joelle from the last season. Right. I believe Joelle's wife passed away. And I think they could have been together for like 14 years. I can't remember how long they were, or maybe it was 4 years. I can't remember how long they were together. But a lot of people felt like he was just using that wife as a piece of a storyline or whatever. And he was an SHI dude to her, boo girl. I don't know nothing about that. Okay, it's just what the people were saying in the comments. But I need to know what's going on with Walter. Walter, what's up with you, baby? Very handsome man, very sharp, got it going on. Business minded, entrepreneur, doing his thing. Didn't hear anything about kids at all, right? Right. So I just would like to know fill in the in-between time, fill in the gap for America because we confused. What's your issues? All right, so there's that when it comes to Walter. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. If y'all know Walter, let me know the T in the comments. Let's move on. Let's get to Miss Zodia. Okay, let's talk about Miss Zodia. Miss Zodia is very pretty. Miss Zodia, 35 years old, and she's a personal trainer. But I know this lady, looking at her and how she is, and saying she ain't finna play the game with Corey. Corey up here, the personal trainer. Corey up here, baby. He ain't gonna be no match. They may have a few things in common, but I don't see the two of them connecting at all. She says guys are trying to be too spontaneous a little too soon. They be trying to invite her over to their house and stuff like that. She's like, baby, no. If you trying to hang out with me, if you want to see me, you want to get with me, honey, you're going to have to, you know, make some time. You have to put me, what she said, make an appointment with me. I said, not make an appointment. What the fuck? Girl, what kind of say? Ain't nobody trying to get no personal training, girl. They trying to hang out and date you. What you mean trying to make an appointment with you? I don't know. She said that her love language is talking SHI. I said, listen, that's not a love language, ma'am. That's not it. That's not. I don't think that's a part of the 5. I don't think that's it, ma'am. And I don't think that's going on. Something she talk SHI to me. That's all her family do. We all talk SHI. That's what we do. You know, whoop, whoop, whoop. I know if it's a good guy for me or a dude I can vibe with, if I could just sit up there and talk SHI and it don't hurt his feelings and he can talk it back. I'm like, girl, I guess maybe. Okay, but she also says that she wants to find a man that's transparent and vulnerable. I said, okay, we're going to see. Make sure that you're transparent and vulnerable as well, ma'am, because it seems like you like to crack a lot of jokes. So you like to, laugh to keep from crying. I want to know your story. What's going on with you that you feel that you got to talk SHI all the time and you can't be real? Tell me, Miss Zodia, girl. Let somebody know. Let somebody know. We're going to go ahead and move on. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Miss Sabrina, because Miss Sabrina got a story of her own. Miss Sabrina, 45 years old. Miss Sabrina look cute, though. I said, go ahead, Miss Sabrina. I believe Miss Sabrina may be like a, I think she's like a fashion. Let me see. I think she's like a fashion designer, because I didn't put that in here. Let me see. I want to. Yep, she is. Miss Sabrina is a fashion designer. I'm like, go ahead, Miss Sabrina. She has a daughter. And coming to find out, she has a daughter with a man that she thought was single, right? Well, come to find out, honey, the man was never single. It was a never single girl. This man had a whole wife and kids, and then had a whole nother baby mama with kids. I said, what kind of, who is this man? What the hell was going on with him? Girl, what kind of trauma is he dealing with? Okay, she says that she wants a man with stability and a big DIC. Hear what I say. She said she tried to deal with the men that was smaller. She can't do it, okay? As short as their DIC is, that's about as short as her attention span is, okay? It's not very long. So she can't deal, okay? Her patience is about just as short as they is, okay? So if you want her to have time for you and have patience with you, you're going to have to come with some length, okay? That's what Miss Sabrina was letting people know. She says she knows what she wants. She says finding a man isn't the issue. Finding a good one is. I said, come on, Miss Sabrina. That is very true, girl. You're going to be kissing many of frogs and toads, okay? Maybe a few alligators out there, girl. I don't know. Depends on which ones come up to you, honey. Okay, you're going to be kissing quite a few of them before you find you a good one, okay? So we hope you find what you're looking for on this show, but we gonna see. She says that she's not settling again. And we gonna see what Miss Sabrina really settled for. She say that, but we gonna see how she moving when it come down to this show. But let's go ahead and move on. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments about Miss Sabrina down below. Let's go ahead and talk about, what's his name? Dante, 38 years old. Dante, okay? Dante thought he had life all figured out. I bet you did, Dante. And then you realize it was going to the left, so you decided to go out there and have 3 kids by 3 different women, but ain't nobody judging you for it. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was in a long-distance relationship, I guess, in Chicago when he decided to move over to Maryland. He says that he's vegan and he meditates, but he wants somebody that pretty much is more into him than into his looks. All right, so he wants y'all to get to know the inner him, because looks are going to fade at some point. Now, he talked about how, what did he say? I believe he said, yeah, he's vegan or whatnot. He said that he doesn't have to go to the club to feel whole. I said, come on, you got to go to the club to feel whole. You sure don't. And I'm like, who are going to the club to feel whole? I thought people were just going to the club to feel a good time, but I guess not. Maybe they got to go to the club to feel whole. And I don't know, but he says that he wants a real one and wants a woman to get to know him for him. All right. I'm trying to remember which lady it was towards the end that said that she wanted a man with a thick beard. I'm like, well, girl, there go one right there. You got him. You got Walter. You got who else out there got a thick beard? You got Frank. Well, we gonna see how this goes, y'all. Let's go ahead and move over to Carrington because Carrington think he's slick. See, Carrington think he real slick. Kind of Carrington says that he's 33 years old, and he says that he's a marketing firm CEO. I said, baby, stop lying to America, baby. You're a promoter. You're a club promoter. Girl, they be trying to get real fancy for LinkedIn. No, sir. No, sir. We're gonna call it what it is. You're a club promoter out here in these streets. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Some here marketing firm CEO. Baby, you's a club promoter, and I ain't gonna believe nothing different. So let's move on, okay? Now he does have a daughter with somebody he was in a relationship with for some time. I believe he was in a relationship for like 6 years or something, but it wasn't really going well. So they ended up, separating, parting ways or whatnot. He says that he prefers him an alpha female child. Why do I not believe this? I'm sorry, I don't believe it. Now, Carrington has a good way with words. That's what I can see already. Carrington has a really good way with words, but I don't believe Carrington up there talking about. I said what I said. I do not believe it. I feel like him being a club promoter, he likes to have his free time, hang out, meet different women, do his thing, do what he do. I think at some point Carrington is going to settle down, but at the tender age of 33, that's a negative to me. He's not about to settle down with nobody. Somebody he want an alpha female, and I'm like, you sure you want an alpha female? Because you being a club promoter, girl, I don't see that. I don't think you're going to be able to take you an alpha female. You're going to need you somebody other than that that's just going to go along and get along. But we're going to go ahead and scoot over, honey. Let us scoot over and get to Tyrone. Because Tyrone seemed like he full of SHINity the way he sat up there and tried to air his mama out. Sitting up there airing his mama out, but didn't want to tell us more about his daddy and how his daddy contributed to his child trauma. Baby, let me go ahead and read on. Because Tyrone says that he's 44 years old, honey. Tyrone never been married, but he been single for about 3 years at this time. Tyrone says that he didn't trust women because his mom was out there because he saw different men coming to the house. Now, mama, you was out of line, girl. You was highly out of line. Girl, you should have had them men at least tiptoeing in their J's when all the kids went to sleep or something and have them go out the window. I don't really know how you want to do it. I don't know how your house was set up, girl. But good luck, okay? Or you could have just went to the hotel or something. But girl, if you was married, girl, you was out of line. You was definitely out of line. But I feel like Tyrone, don't be trying to call your mama out for her SHI like your daddy didn't contribute to her being how she was. Duffel. I ain't like that. But anyway. Okay, because I wrote in bold letters. So what about your daddy, though? So let's talk about him. Like you talking about your mama, let's talk about your father. What did he contribute? Talk about my mama was out there, okay? And you decided to be out there too? Okay, because you didn't trust women and stuff, baby, go ahead. He said he realized at some point that he had to address his childhood traumas, which he did. So he feels like he's in a better place and now he's ready to find the one. I'm like, we're going to see. Why do I feel like he's worked on his childhood traumas, but some of that stuff is still going to seep out of him throughout the season? Why do I feel like his lack of trust for women is going to show up at some point on the show? We going to see. We going to see. Somebody 44 ain't never been married. I ain't going to judge you, baby. Let me go ahead and scoot over. Let me go and get to another 44-year-old, honey. Let's talk about Lamont. Lamont got him a little coin too. Lamont got cybersecurity, girl. That's his job. He also likes to do spoken word outside of his 9 to 5. Now Lamont says that he was married at the age of 22, and the girl cheated. And for him, cheating is a deal breaker, so he had to get the hell up out of that relationship. Okay. Now he wants a confident and intelligent woman, and he also wants a woman that happens to be strong as well. I'm trying to see who could I see Lamont with. I don't know. Could it be? We didn't even get to Libby. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this gonna go. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below about Lamont as we go ahead and get on over here to Miss Carrie. Okay, let's talk about Carrie. Carrie is 38 years old. Miss Girl is an interior decorator. Now, she said she got married at the age of 21, but within the first year, she said, girl, we ain't even last that long because she ain't know shit about being no wife. I said, I bet you didn't know 21. I bet you did not, okay? She says that most guys in DC want to hang out, okay? That's all they want to do. They want to hang out, buddy. That's it. They ain't trying to take it no further. Whew, why do I believe this? But I feel like it's not just the men in DC, girl. It's men everywhere. Men everywhere. They just be wanting to hang out with you, girl. You better put your standards out there on the table and don't bend on them for nobody. That's the quickest way to find somebody wasting your damn time. Stand by what it is that you want in your standards. If you want to see somebody foolish, have your standards and stand by them and see how they operate and how they move, girl. Okay, but anyway, Carrie found herself doing more for the guys than they did for her. So when she would date people, she would automatically go into like wife mode, like cooking for them and knowing what they want and knowing the type of drink that they have and doing this and doing that for them. And her friends was like, girl, you need to calm it down. Cool it down. stop, okay? You gotta, girl, you losing control. You gotta slow down just a little bit. Okay, so now she's trying to find her a Boaz at this point because she was out here doing too much for these men, pretty much scaring them the hell away. Girl, good luck, Miss Carrie. Let's go ahead and move over to Miss Liber. I think that's what it is, Liber. Now she's 44 years old and she happens to be a professor of marketing. Very interesting. Okay, she was married majority of her adult life, but what's interesting is that they never really lived together. Like they lived together, but they ain't stay in the same room. So he had his room, she had her room. And I'm like, girl, how long did you deal with that? How high was y'all bills that you had to stay in there and accommodate with that? I guess. Okay, she's talking about she had a place where she ready to find her twin flame and a man that has integrity. Okay, she's ready to find her love, and she also wants somebody that's gonna slap her booty a few times. Then she decides to bring up how she's competing with all of these beautiful women, and they got booties, and she ain't got no booty. And I said, see, you done fucked up already. You messing up yourself already because you already worried about these other ladies that you ain't even meet yet. Ain't none of these ladies that I heard mention other women that they about to be going up against but you. So you already second guessing yourself. So I don't know. I don't know about you, Miss L. We gonna see, honey. Let's go ahead and get on to Naeem. Okay? Because he's 40 years old and he happens to be a program manager. I said, okay. He was in a relationship for almost a year, but the girl was actually within the first month of them dating. She said she was going overseas because she was in the military. Well, that's what she ended up doing within that year. And here it is. She's overseas and he's here. I feel like whoever he does link up with while he's on Ready to Love, if that girl came back, he gonna drop the girl he's out on Ready to Love like a hot tamale so he can go back and be with the woman that he'd rather be with that went overseas. Yikes. Because that's unfinished business, okay? Now, he likes a woman from the Caribbean, which is what he said. He likes to take care. He likes a woman that takes care of her body. But get this, okay? Now, when a lot of y'all hear Caribbean, y'all be thinking of these women that looks like mixed and stuff like that. That's not what he said. He wants somebody that's heavy on the melanin. Okay, he wants somebody that's dark, somebody dark like him. That's what he's looking for. Okay, that's probably from the Caribbean, the islands, or whatever like that. I don't know if he got a background in it, but that's what he said he was looking for. Okay, he wants somebody that is pretty much confident in who she is as a being as a whole. She don't have to wear a lot of makeup. You know, she cool with her own natural hair. He said it ain't nothing wrong with those things, but he may look at the person like, oh, you know, she cute. She just not really for me. But I feel like she can be for you. That may not be something she does all the time, but it could be that you just happen to meet her on that particular day, right? So there's that on that, you know what I'm saying? So you don't need to be so quick to judge a book by its cover. At least get to know her and see if that's her everyday go-to look, because it may not be. It may be that's just how she felt in that moment. Okay, and majority of the time she may wear her natural hair. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get on to our last woman, Miss Tisa. Miss Tisa. Okay, Miss Tisa, 33 years old. She's a tech startup founder. I said, come on, Miss Tech Industry. Come on, ma'am. Okay, she said she's like the girl next door plus a trophy wife. So what's up? You can get both. What's good? All right. She says that she likes a thick, of course, a facial beard. So this is the woman that said this, right? But when she said it the first time, because I couldn't think of everybody else, the first time I saw him. And I was like, I probably could see those two getting to know each other. But it's the fact that Miss Girl has her weave. She wears her makeup. Her makeup ain't heavy, though, not in his image. So he may not really be into her. But also, this is another reason why I kept my notes, because I want to see if he's really going to go after that type. Because according to what Naeem's saying, the woman he probably would be more interested in is going to be Courtney. But is Courtney going to be more interested in you? Because all these other ladies pretty much got, you know, weave in their head. Aside from what? Miss Sabrina. Is you going to even be Miss Sabrina's type? So that's going to be very, very interesting. Now we see Miss Carrie got braids. Could you be interested in Miss Carrie? So it's going to be interesting to see who he really go for while he up there doing all that talking. But back to Miss Tisa. Okay, now she says that she like a man that's medium ugly. It's no shade at all, but I definitely went back to Naeem, and I'm like, is this what you would consider medium ugly? Now, he's not a bad looking guy to me at all. I don't think any of them are really medium ugly, but that's what she said. So I'm like, I went back to him. Like, okay, is that what you're meaning? All right. She says that she thinks she will always be the prize if she got a man that's medium ugly, because they're gonna be wanting to drink your bath water. And I said, girl, that's dead as fuck, because I've seen so many dog mouth face dudes that's been ugly and unattractive and still been out here having the audacity to cheat on these ladies. I said, oh, who the fuck? Yes, ma'am. So it don't matter what they look like, ma'am. Okay, you could get you a fine one. Okay, that's gonna drink your bath water and probably do right by you. They exist, girl. Now they may be under a rock, Okay, girl, you may have to dig into the ground like they be digging for these crystals to find one, but they somewhere around here, girl. Okay, now she's saying that dating her is an entire experience. She says that all of her exes would take her back. I said, if they would, then why are they exes? Let's talk about that. What happened? What happened in a relationship that caused them to be exes? Did they happen to cheat with their medium ugly self? What was it? What caused them to be exes? Okay, were they not moving at the pace that you wanted them to move to, Miss Tisa? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay. She says she wants somebody that's an alpha male and someone that will spoil her. Now, when she talk about the word spoil, I know it's not going to be Naeem. Okay. Because Naeem seemed like he ain't out here trying to spoil not a piece of a woman. All right. Actually, none of the, well, Lamont gives me that he may be willing to spoil a woman. Okay. Now, Lamont, he got the little beard going on. It's not thick and coarse. It may be coarse, but it's not thick like she may want it yet. So they may be a match. Lamont looks like he'll give her whatever, but a lot of these dudes, I don't know. I don't know about them. I feel like it's probably one guy that may be decent. Maybe Phil. Phil might be a good one. We're going to have to see. I know Cornelius. I feel like Cornelius may be the nicest guy out of all of them, but we are going to see because I don't know. I don't know, y'all. We're going to see. We're going to see how this is going to play out, honey. Y'all going to have to let me know y'all thoughts and comments down below. Let me look at some of these, jobs because it looks like the guys got some pretty good jobs. Let me see what Tyrone's job was because I don't think I caught Tyrone's job. Tyrone is a cybersecurity professional. Let me put Tyrone back on here. Okay, he's a cybersecurity professional as well. I feel like some of these dudes got decent jobs for the most part. Aside from Carrington, who's a club promoter and trying to convince us that he got a marketing firm. Baby, you're not gonna play me in America today. What else? Dante, did we get Dante's job? Let me go back to Dante. Dante, do you have a job? Do you have a job, Dante? So Dante is a deputy superintendent. Okay, so these dudes seem like they got some good professions behind them. They do. Walter is an entrepreneur, so we're still trying to figure out what kind. Let's see. So I think, okay, this is good. Okay, we got a personal trainer, but we also have a personal trainer on the women's side as well. We got Frank. He owns his own drinks and stuff. But with Frank, like I said, what else? What's your main hustle, Frank? Frank, what is your main hustle while you up here telling us what you got? What's your main hustle, Frank? They're gonna have to let me know. But overall, I think this gonna be a pretty interesting cast. And I hope that I like how they're rolling out the Ready to Love, right? I feel like we just finished Ready to Love maybe like 2 months ago. Now they're giving us a whole nother one. So while this one is showing on TV, I hope they go and film another one somewhere else. Where else y'all gonna go to next? Where y'all gonna go to next? Go ahead and bring it to us because I'm definitely here for it. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and comments. Okay, who do you think is likely gonna be a match together? Who do you think is about games? Who's on that BS when it comes to the men and the women? Like I told y'all, when it comes to the men and the women, I feel like Miss Camille as the woman is on some BS, and I feel like Carrington. We're here. I feel like Carrington is on some BS. I don't trust Carrington. And Tyrone is also on some BS as well. But like I told y'all before, y'all go ahead and leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on the upcoming cast, the upcoming season of Ready to Love DC. Let me know how y'all feeling about this cast. And that's all I got. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.